Hell yeah.
Have we entered the Grand Line? Take a look, Navigator.
We're close. Uh-oh. What the hell was that sound? Oh, no, that's like a whale or something.
Yeah, or a kaiju.
Yeah, there's a whale.
Oh my God, like you're gonna be like Jonah.
Thank you to Liquid IV for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
One Piece episode Yatu! Aaron, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. Got my pirate appropriate bandana on today.
Nice.
So I'm ready to set sail on the seas. Greg, how you doing?
Doing great, man. I like the last episode a lot.
Me
I'm
too.
Excited to enjoy this with you, my friend, my comrade. We set sail today.
Hi ho.
Gamo gamo! React on!
That's a big mountain.
The map is clear. The reverse mountain waterway is our best option to enter the Grand Line.
Then let's do it.
I'm here for these
I don't
Nami
know about
glasses.
navigation,
I know, she looks so mature.
but I do know a ship can't travel up a mountain.
Nomi knows how it works. That's good enough for me.
Well, I have a theory on how it works.
Yeah, that's supportive.
The waters here are colder, so the currents at the mountain's edge travel down to the seafloor, meaning if we don't hit it just right, we could crash and be dragged to the bottom of the ocean.
No pressure.
It's very technical.
Get it right or die.
The red line circles the world. We can't go around it. We have to go through it.
It's pretty technical.
If our navigator says that's how we get to the Grand Line, then this is how we get
I'm
to
on
the
your
Grand
side.
Line.
Yes. We trust our navigators around these parts. I like the continuity of his vest still being dirty from the last episode. Whoa, that was a lot of shipwrecks.
That looks crazy.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of shipwrecks.
That's what I said.
Not everyone ends up on the bottom of the ocean.
Just keep us steady, Usopp.
It's fun getting like actual oceanic peril. We didn't really get that last time.
Go easy on the wind.
No, yeah, that's half the fun of sailing the seas.
Usopp, hard to port.
Damn.
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
I like his Gap shirt.
It's funny. He looks just like my high school friend Zach, especially in the shirt that he's wearing, Sanji. And he cosplays as Sanji too, so it's kind of funny they just copied him. Whoa.
We all appreciate that, Aaron.
Thank you. Yeah, a very specific note that everybody can relate to.
Nomi! The man's fighting me!
Oh, God.
Usopp, we're gonna hit those rocks so far.
Can't! The current's too strong!
They're actually
Wow.
giving Usopp something specific to do.
Yeah, you can see how hard this is, like, just on the actor's face. Wow.
My patches! How did
Luffy do some stretchy shit.
Break.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Luffy, you're right. He called it Luffy. Luffy will be the thing they use to steer. Tobey Maguire it.
Yes!
Yeah.
Sick! Oh, my God.
For impact.
It's stuff like this that makes me wish that the MCU could be more, goofy with their stretching from
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic.
Thinking something similar.
Yeah, let's actually utilize it. Doesn't need to be realistic.
Cut the mizzen. I'm going forward.
I don't know what a mizzen is.
I was just thinking that. Ooh.
We're reaching the peak.
Death is alright!
He's always so excited. I love it.
That's how Rocket Raccoon makes me feel on that Tower of Terror ride they have. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right because Luffy's here. Weird.
Wow. Trip.
She is.
Hell yeah.
Have we entered the Grand Line? Is this the Grand Line now? Take a look, Navigator.
Wow.
We did it.
It's the Grand Line.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah, okay.
Don't
Now
you
we're
ever
about
doubt
to
me
get-
again, Aaron. Don't you ever doubt me again.
Oh, no, that seems very
All we
steep.
have to do is go down.
Yeah, it's in sight. We're close.
Whoa. Crazy.
Oh, I feel my stomach drop. Oh, Lord. Oh God, Greg. Oh God.
Great direction.
Wow.
Wow, they make that. You really feel the sensory of it. Yeah. You feel the motion.
Even Zoro smiling at how fun this is.
It's always easier to go a decline than incline.
This is true.
It is so hard to pull these VFX off, man.
What the hell was that sound?
Sounds like a kaiju.
Oh no, that's like a whale or something.
Yeah, or a kaiju.
Punch it, Luffy. Yeah, that was a big ass whale.
Oh my
Big
God.
ass whale monster.
You're going to be like Jonah.
Hey, wow!
Don't be like Pinocchio.
Get out of the way!
Yeah.
Luffy!
Wow. Cool.
Oh,
wow.
oh Lord.
Awesome.
Nice transition, guys.
What?
A little violin, okay. Oh wow, look at those big, beautiful flowers.
Smash 2 title cards are so much cooler now. Is this a land within the whale or the whale spit them out?
Great question. No, your hat. Oh my God, you get all marked up. Poor whale. Oh, James Cameron would never do you like this.
Hey, you!
Uh oh.
Give me back my boat.
Stop that! Give me back my crew!
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because obviously Luffy didn't go inside the way.
Okay, you wanted the tough way? Be my guest, fish! Stop!
Oh, can't stretch that far.
You
gotta,
jerk!
hop.
Stop being a coward
Man,
and
you
come
can't get in
closer!
the water.
Come on!
That part as well, yeah.
If I could swim, you'd be in so much trouble right now.
You're gonna need something a lot bigger than your fists.
Who are you?
Oh, we got a crazy scientist here. Crazy whale hunter. Is that a harpoon?
Old man doing his job. Overgrown guppy.
It's been a long time since I've seen a show so unapologetically weird. Oh. Putting them out.
My friends are still in there. We have to get them out of there now.
Your friends are dead.
You don't know
Nuh-uh.
our crew. You don't know the Straw Hats.
I need to get my friends out of that whale.
I'm not leaving until I get some answers. Who are you? What's the deal with the whale? How do I get them out?
Name's Crocus. Occupation, lighthouse keeper. 71 years old.
Answers.
Gemini, type AB blood.
Gemini.
That deluded whale is trying to break through the red line. Which is impossible. Your crew
Oh, no.
is dead.
You don't know my crew.
Luffy's going to inspire hope in this guy. He's going to inspire
Yeah, he
belief.
is. Whoa. Probably smells terrible in there.
Damn, this season is so much more epic in
Can I
scale.
say anything about a giant
Crazy.
whale?
Yeah, we're done collecting people, and now we're just
Luffy's
on
okay?
Of
the
course,
adventure.
it's Luffy. He's durable. We need to find a way out of here.
Why don't you let me come up with a plan this time?
I didn't know the whale was going to be there, okay? At least I didn't break the whipstaff with my giant muscles.
You think my muscles are giant?
Not a compliment.
Not a compliment.
You know how to fix the Mary, right?
Of course, but the tiller's useless without a new rouse, so.
Think you can find one out there?
Out there, on those perilous wrecks.
Perilous and most likely haunted.
Sounds like it's a two-man job.
Way to add more.
I will work out a plan to get us out of here.
I'll handle it.
A sword isn't going to get us out of a whale.
We'll see about that.
Well, it's cool writing to have them be like actually put in danger right away. And, like they you feel the danger.
Yes, Captain.
Totally.
But the Grand Line is out of our jurisdiction, so we'll need to make a formal petition for reassignment to our superiors.
Here's my petition. I don't care. Why don't you tell him that?
Why don't you tell me yourself, Captain?
Hey, he's back.
Team up. Hey.
Hey, our boys are back.
Wow, he's taller.
Welcome to Lowtown.
It's a bigwig like you doing around these parts. Celebrate the anniversary?
Headed back to Marineford headquarters, but thought I'd, have a matter to discuss with you. Plus, it'll give my new protégés a chance to expand their horizons.
It's about time we got off that boat.
Oh, my boy, quiet.
Totally.
Well, we deserve some shore leave. Are you feeding strays now? Trainee pools must not be what they were.
You weren't exactly a model recruit when you started. I think they'd surprise you. If you don't want to explore, you can return to the ship. I hear Bogard has creative ideas for new ways to do push-ups.
Tashigi, we'll show them around.
Perfect. Lead the way, Captain.
Oh, Tashigi would be a great influence.
This way, sir.
Hi.
Nice. Listen to blue-haired Velma.
Its atmosphere feels so much more confident.
I need your help.
Grandpa.
It's nice. Lived in 360 with this man's history and
Peace at last.
oh, the princess is missing. Alabaster princess still missing.
Have you any idea how hard it is to get a door repairman out here?
My friends and I made a promise to journey across the Grand Line and achieve our dreams. Doesn't matter what I have to do to get them out of that whale, because nothing gets in the way of Monkey D. Luffy and his crew.
Yeah.
You're not going to give up, are you?
Nope.
There's only one way to approach Laboon safely. See if your friends are alive in there.
Baboon, you named the whale?
No, you came with it.
Thanks for the help.
Here's a name tag on the side.
You remind me of someone. He couldn't shut up either.
Gold
Shanks?
Rogers?
Oh, maybe Shanks never went to the Grand Line. Rogers makes the one that makes more sense.
Because they're, I think they're doing the mislead that he's his son.
How many of those do you get through in a week?
Depends on the week.
And what a week it's been. A rare dark mark on the sterling record of Captain Smoker.
What's their history here?
I have intel that the Straw Hats are heading to find the One Piece. Answer Gold Roger's call.
They're not the first, won't be the last.
They won't be the last.
I'm going after him.
Because he escaped you.
Because he's trying to finish what Gold Roger started.
Are you comparing Luffy to Roger?
Not my grandson.
You didn't see how he smiled in the face of death, just like Gold Roger did. I need to stop him, any means necessary. I understand you want to protect your grandson.
You understand nothing. Pirates can't navigate through the calm belt the way marine vessels can. Their only option to enter the Grand Line is through reverse mountain.
Oh.
Chances are they won't survive the voyage. Why waste your time?
Wasting my time would be sitting on my ass doing nothing.
I think he's bullshitting. He knows they'd survive.
He's trying to protect him. Yeah, totally.
Your request, if you can call it that, is denied.
Sir?
Your skill set's needed elsewhere.
Okay.
The Straw Hats are a speck of dust in the gears of the Grand Line. The Marines are concerned.
Okay.
The Kingdom of Alabaster's on the verge of civil war, and their princess is still missing, possibly abducted. Meanwhile,
That's what that newspaper was talking about.
the Revolutionary Army gains supporters every day in its quest to overturn the world government.
Wow, there's so much world expansion.
And their leader,
Dragon.
That's the guy who got him.
Dragon. He aided the Straw Hats in their escape.
So Revolutionary Army. Guy's name's Dragon. Got it. Remember this, Greg. Remember this.
Notebook.
That's why it's here.
if you want to do your duty, I'll show you what a real threat looks like.
I'll show you what a real threat looks like.
They look like ass. Yep.
That's
like
not
acid.
water. Stomach acid.
Woof.
Strong enough to slowly erode these ships. Probably does an even quicker job on flesh.
I wonder how long before the Mary starts to erode it.
Let's not find out.
Got it.
Do you know ghosts that haunt shipwrecks are the most vengeful?
Why are you doing this?
Where'd you hear that? Was it in a book? Who wrote the book? Was it well researched? It's where the whip staff connects to the tiller, no rudder, no way to steer.
You're saying too many words I don't know.
Well, you can never be prepared for the unknown, buddy.
You seem pretty unbothered by that.
See, in the kitchen, you never know what's gonna come at you.
I don't like hearing that in a chef.
Just keep your head down, trust your own hands.
I do enjoy we're getting to see their dynamic. We didn't get to spend time with it last time.
And then you'll feel like you can handle anything. Trust like that, you'll never be afraid.
Even Sanji's screwed.
Nice.
Hey, alive.
Oh, what the hell?
Startled, not afraid.
Not judging.
Hair does look pretty lively.
He's on top of the route. You gotta move him so I can get to it.
No, why don't you move him and I'll get the route?
I don't think he's dead. The hair looked too fresh.
You don't even know what the route is. It's the round piece.
Nobody knows what the route is.
I don't know what most of the stuff you're talking about is, as far as the ship stuff goes.
I think I already did my part by giving you that pep talk, so I'll just be over here.
Sanji, you got kicks. Kick it open.
I can do this. You can. I can fix this ship. You got it.
Get the part. Oh, it's sticky. Gross.
It's intact.
Is her face just a skeleton?
Yeah, it's not dead. Oh. Who the hell are you?
Not a corpse. Just a weird guy. I can handle a weird guy.
Yeah.
Nice ship you came in on.
Oh, bats.
We'll be taking it.
Will? There's more of you.
Nice. Oh, nice. Gotta love Sanji's kickboxing maneuvers.
That'd be fun if One Piece did their iteration of like a Peter Pan or something.
You're pretty skilled for a man who only uses his legs.
Style choice. Judging by your outfit, you're unfamiliar with the concept.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sanji! Watch your step!
Why can't y'all just be friends? You've probably been in there a while, so you're probably a little just loose in the head.
So someone else
Exactly.
is out there.
More of them.
Or he just thinks there is.
Wrong with your compass?
No?
Good. We'll need to be able to sail out of here as soon as I get this whale to open his mouth.
It's like haunted Goonies vibes.
What is that, besides the
Harpoon?
waste of our rope?
You said I couldn't get us out of here with a sword, so I made a big sword.
Smiling way more this time.
Yeah.
When the rudder is fixed,
Found
I'll use
family
this to poke that
and
big
love.
punching bag-looking thing on the roof of his mouth.
The uvula?
Uvula.
So it's a girl whale.
That was so good.
That was great. I wonder what he thought it was. What he thinks
Do you know where my compass went?
The other person's. Hello.
Oh.
She got blue hair. Just like her sister.
I think that was Zeus. Oh, yeah, just like
Whoa,
her sister,
whoa.
Nami's sister.
What is that? It's like a yo-yo.
Oh, freaky.
Zoro, a little help here!
Cool.
Whoa, nice. Nice jump, Nami. Uh-oh. Yeesh.
Nice.
Sorry, but I need your shit.
Let it go.
No match for my. Forgot what they're called. Slingshot. Damn.
Did I miss something?
A lot more humor with his stoicism this time.
It's like it's not quite entering into Drock's territory, but they are playing with the line of him having, a sense of humor.
How long is this gonna take?
I told you, we have to wait until Laboon resurfaces. When that happens, I need to get another sedative ready. We won't go anywhere near that whale until we have got him to calm.
Why does he hit his head like that? Why do you take care of him? Is he your pet?
Absolutely not. I'm not an animal person.
Oh.
All I ever wanted was to be left alone. That's why I moved to a lighthouse in the middle of nowhere.
Then why keep doing it?
Because I made a promise too.
Flashback?
Hey, former pirate. Same cadence.
Well done for crossing Reverse Mountain.
Welcome to the pirate's graveyard.
I'm known in the West Blue as Calico Yorkie.
Sounds like Jared Leto.
Laboon?
I didn't know you had a whale.
Oh, he's a baby! He's a baby whale!
They'll scare away the fish.
Well, perhaps we can make a deal.
He doesn't have any scars yet.
You share your dock with us, and we'll share our music and our food with you.
I hate your music, and I have more than enough food.
Then perhaps some of our booze?
Very whimsical you are.
How did you end up with a whale on your crew, anyway?
I wonder if Laboon saved him.
He started following us back in the West Blue. The crew started to get attached, especially when they realized how much little Laboon loves music.
Oh, I love this whale.
It's time
Oh.
we sing a
song and play along for all the
Laboon.
After all is said and done,
They really challenged the VFX team.
Allerton, so spread your tail from dawn till dusk.
Get why they took so long to make the season? Oh, interesting little flourish on his forehead of having like a swiggled stitches.
Journey over Reverse Mountain.
Yeah, he's a tough little thing. If Laboon finds himself in danger, every man on my ship will sacrifice himself for him.
Imagine making it to the Grand Line and losing it all for a whale.
They would, and they probably do.
Taking on a vulnerable creature like that, letting him loose in such dangerous waters. Glad it's not on my conscience.
For now.
Cannot repay your kindness to us and to Laboon.
I wouldn't have agreed to this if I hadn't been 6 drinks deep.
You're a good man, Crocus.
Take it all.
We'll sail around the world on the Grand Line and return right back here from the other side of this mountain.
Oh, this poor whale, he's so sad.
I promise we'll be back after our adventures, and we'll have so many more when we reunite.
Oh, don't do this to my heart. Oh, wow. Oh, not the face forward shot.
Aww.
I've never seen a whale cry before.
I know the song they sang to Laboon, Minx This Brew. Someone used to sing it to me, someone who left a long time ago.
Shanks?
Laboon's crew left. They never returned. He thinks they're sailing around behind that wall, and if he hits it hard enough, he can break through to them.
Oh.
The red line is impenetrable. He'll keep bashing at it until he dies. I tried my best to get him to stop when I told him what I'd learned.
Damn.
Laboon! You needed to know the truth. They're not coming back. They've left Laboon.
That sucks.
You need to give up
Whales are so smart.
before you kill yourself.
Jeez.
He's got the blood there.
Stop it! But it was no use. Now I do all I can to keep Laboon from hurting himself.
Oh.
But as soon as the sedative wears off, he's back at it. He'll never accept that his crew's not coming back.
He's persistent like Luffy is.
You're a good guy, taking care of your friends.
I'm no good at taking care of anyone. I'm just what he's stuck with. Laboon has been injected so many times, the sedative is losing its effectiveness. When it stops working altogether,
There's gonna be another way to help him out. To get him to accept his crew is gone.
you wouldn't accept it.
I'm different.
Have the whale set sail with you.
Yeah.
As soon as
Or
I untangle this knot, she'll be
sing the song to him. Endear him to you.
Well, be careful.
You don't have to worry about me.
Ah!
I'm good.
Are you?
Give us answers or I start cutting things off.
Why are you here?
There are many reasons a person ends up inside a whale.
Why are you here?
Why did you want to take our ship?
One can't just walk out of a whale.
Get out.
You should untie us now, or forfeit your lives.
So you think we're afraid of two currently unarmed people dressed like they do bad community theater here?
We are much, much more than you could ever imagine.
How do you put him in act?
Ridiculous costumes, unfounded overconfidence. I've faced their kind before. Some guy who called himself Mr. Seven.
Hey, easy, Mossad.
Oh.
I guess that makes you
9.
9.
Mr. 9.
So our reputation precedes us.
Who are they?
They are Baroque Works. For a long time, the Marines have been on their trail,
Oh, trip.
hunting down any trace of this mysterious menace. An organization with tendrils extending from the Grand Line to every other sea.
So much more menacing.
Merely a rumor, dark whisper. Shellstown is only the latest Marine outpost they've decimated.
What is their objective?
They got like 8mm cameras or something.
Unknown. We've never managed to capture one of their operatives. Well, not alive, anyway. They use codename to keep their identities a mystery. The true identity of their leader, Mr. Zero, is unknown.
Ooh,
Is that Captain
fascinating.
Smoke?
Even in the highest rankings of the organization.
Or she.
Told
I feel
you
like
right
one
there,
of them.
kids, petty
I feel like that was a clue that one of them's Zero.
Okay.
Stop saluting. Get out.
Yes, sir.
No. Maybe he is.
Capture a Baroque Works agent
alive.
Why me?
You're focused, ruthless, and you'll do whatever it takes.
Younger me.
There's a bigger picture here.
They're an organization of assassins. They sent their Mr. Seven to try to recruit me a while back.
Assuming you said no?
The first episode.
I was a bit more cutting than that. I cut him in half.
No, we got it.
If I had a religion, a daily ritual, it would be liquid IV. I'm not exaggerating. I take it every single day, sometimes twice a day. In the past couple of weeks, I've gotten into running. That's my thing now. And nothing depletes me like a long session in the sun. And this bad boy rehydrates me so well. And with all that glycogen depletion, this hydrates me so well. Even if you're not out there crushing miles, hydration matters. Stressful work days, brain fog, travel. When I get off the plane, I take one of these. Sometimes I'm just so busy, it helps me out. You feel it mentally and emotionally and more than just physically. And Liquid IV's hydration multiplier hydrates faster than water alone. Just one stick of this and 16 ounces of water is powered by LIV Hydra Science, which, as everyone knows, is an optimized ratio of electrolyte, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients that turn ordinary water into extraordinary hydration. This has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drinks, 8 vitamins and minerals, 100% daily value of 4 essential B vitamins, plus vitamin C. Backed by a scientific advisory board, and it's non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, free of bad stuff with no artificial colors and sweeteners. I personally take the sugar-free flavors, the no-sugar added ones. The mandarin orange, currently my favorite. So, Reject Nation, if you want to get on board this train, you can subscribe and save 30% at liquidiv.com/rejects. That's liquidiv.com/rejects. 30% off when you subscribe and save at liquidiv.com/rejects. Tear, pour, live more.
Nine basically took himself out of our fight by dropping down a hole, so...
I've been in this whale for days. I'm not at full strength. Tell them, Miss Wednesday.
Miss Wednesday.
Numbers and days for code names.
Clever.
2 Wednesdays on Netflix.
Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Instead of wanted posters, it's the cards now.
I say we deal with them the old-fashioned way. Throw them overboard.
I don't think our captain would want us killing anyone.
Our captain isn't here right now, is he?
Oh.
You're the navigator that got all your friends stuck in this.
And you're the thief that stole my compass. I needed that.
Doesn't seem like it was doing you much good. You don't need it in the Grand Line anyway. Magnetic fields are completely different here. Only works with a log pose. You do have a log pose.
Nobody knows what a log pose is.
What's a log pose?
Thank you.
Don't reveal your cards in front of them.
We're never getting out of here.
At least we kept our ship intact. You two clearly didn't.
A crew is only as good as its navigator. You're all as good as dead.
Uh-oh.
Grab onto something fast.
Oh, yep, sure enough. Woo!
Just stay calm.
What's up?
I love a classic pirate or set like this. This is awesome.
I'm gonna get to my family. I want you to find them, buddy, but this isn't the way.
He won't come early!
Maybe you could, like, shoot Luffy in that cannon. Into, you know? It's nice seeing Luffy, like, be so intense.
It's not working.
I should have upped the dosage.
I need to get closer.
There you go. Bungee. Slingshot yourself. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We need something for him to grab onto.
Oh!
My sword.
Wow, can't believe that didn't work.
Hey, Will! Don't you dare hurt my friends!
Wow.
You don't get to eat my crew!
Oh, whoa. Oh.
That did absolutely nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Oh shit, the water.
He mad. Oh yeah, yeah, don't let that seawater get on you, bro. Not too much of it now. Those some interesting pants. Assless chaps with like shorts underneath.
Got you.
Hey, you're all right, Wednesday.
Pull on 3.
Okay, all right, Wednesday.
At the end of the day, they need to work together to get out of here. I feel like she's like one of those fighter models turned actress.
I can see that. Like the okay,
She's
sure.
like an actress like that in Cobra Kai in the final season.
Yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho.
Doing the song.
Wave goodbye, but don't you cry. Your memories remain. Days are but a passing dream. Gather up all of the crew. It's time to ship out things. Wave goodbye, but don't you cry. Your memories remain.
Hey.
Neath the moon we'll meet again. No, it's a lullaby.
Oh, yeah, he was saying that when he was young.
People leave, Laboon. But sometimes you end up somewhere you never thought you would.
Aww.
And you meet people who stay.
Oh, even made him cry.
I need my friends.
Oh, he's crying too.
Laboon, please let them go.
Zoro, set the main. Let's turn the ship around.
That's why he's a captain.
Oh. Oh, is she? Oh, I think she might want to join them.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, yeah, I guess when she saved them, they kind of implied that a little bit.
I don't think
Or
the other
teased
guy
that.
will want to.
Well, I'll be da.
Oh.
Told you, Pops!
I feel like he's an even stronger actor this season.
Caught spying.
How'd you know?
Eavesdropped from behind a few doors in my day.
He's basically an expert in espionage.
Do you want to turn?
Swords are more my weapon of choice.
Relatable.
I love swords. Captain Smokers warned me against talking about my dreams too much. And talking in general.
That's why you wanted to become a Marine? To train in swords?
Your swords sing to me. They always have.
Mm-hmm.
I became a Marine because I had a dream too. Getting justice for anyone that's ever been stepped on. Because I know what that's like. Garp teaches us that following orders doesn't make you a good Marine. It's following a code, your own brand of justice.
Sounds like the Vice Admiral's a great teacher.
Physical abuse aside.
Only
I
you
robbed
can
this old
define
man
for
blind.
yourself.
Fix the door. You know, if you ever get sick of living
Hey,
in a
they found
lighthouse,
a
there's a lot of
man
room
repair the
inside
door.
Laboon. Probably build a whole house in there. Live pretty comfortably.
How cool would that be? To live inside a whale?
If things ever truly go to shit,
What do we do with our friends tied up on board?
I'd prefer if you didn't leave 2 assassins on my little oasis.
And the lady did help save Usopp.
That was the lesson.
She did.
I still don't trust them.
Nor should you.
Yeah, we'll take them to the next island with us and figure out what to do with them there.
I don't have the right skills. I don't have the right tools. I don't even know what a log pose is.
As Luffy told you last time, you'll figure it out.
How am I supposed to navigate you when I don't even
Does
know
he have a
where
log
I'm
pose?
going? I'm so out of my element.
Out of our
Oh,
element is
good-
when this
good
crew
point.
does its best work.
A good question right there.
A log pose is pretty simple. It measures the magnetic field between islands. After reaching an island and spending some time there, the log pose resets, locks onto a new island.
Okay, that sounds easy.
It's a good navigation system.
Here on Twin Capes, it locks onto an island from one of 7 possible magnetic fields.
Wow.
That sounds less easy.
I've got an old one lying about somewhere. I'd be happy to show you how it works and give it to you for your journey.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
My adventuring days are over, long gone. I think you're the right person to have it.
Man, this guy brought so much weight to his performance. He's so good.
Some of
way
the
lot of
best
history.
navigators in the world couldn't get as far as you've come already.
Oh.
Couldn't have done it without my crew.
Hey, Flower Pops. You got some paint?
Paint?
Aw. Hell yeah.
Oh! You gonna join us?
That Jolly Roger
Roger right there, it's a symbol of your friendship with the Straw Hats.
Oh, yay.
Don't you ever hit your head against that wall again, or you'll make it disappear. I get why you're waiting for your friends. It's because you believe in them. Well, you're one of us now, Laboon. We'll come back to you. That's a promise.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Laboon.
This is so sweet.
Oh.
This makes me so happy.
Master Chief Petty Officer Tashigi, I'm heading to the Grand Line. I need you to stay here. Keep watch over Logtown. Await further instruction. Is that understood?
No.
Excuse me?
I'm going with you. I have a Gold Roger of my own to hunt down, and I'm going to capture him with my own hands.
Yeah.
And anyone else unworthy of a sword in their possession.
What the hell are you talking about?
At some point, I have to stop following orders and follow my own code. That day is today.
That's right. Like
Surely
our other
that's
two
something you
Marines in the
understand.
first season.
Shiggy, you saw the footage back there. You know what Baroque Works is capable of. You really want to get mixed up in that for a sword?
Believe in her.
For many swords. And yes,
Well, your funeral. Let's go.
Yeah. Fight for what you want, girl.
Do a little,
little dance. I like a little dancey dance. Gotta lock in. Can't let them see us being silly now.
Are you ready to charge your very first island in the Grand Line?
You'll have to help me with the layout of Crocus's lighthouse.
Bringing some food back to my friends on the brig.
You looking at me?
Nobody goes hungry on this ship.
Very thoughtful.
What are the chances that the people on the next island are as friendly as Crocus and as free with the booze?
No way to know what's coming next. That's part of the fun, I guess.
What do you think, Roger? Perhaps he's the one we've been waiting for. The one who will make it to Laugh
Tail
and find the One Piece.
Yeah, history there.
Yeah.
But Luffy didn't catch that photo.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, maybe they obscured it when they did the 360.
Next island is straight ahead.
Episode 3 incoming.
I love this show. It brings me so much joy. I'm so hyped. I'm so freaking amped.
Here we go. Here we go. Straw Hats of the Reject Nation, I am interrupting this video to let you know that we have not launched just one piece, but 2 pieces of One Piece inspired apparel. Take a look. The first one up is Gum Gum Combat Moves. Absolutely love this tee. The second one we have launched is Pirates of the Grand Line. Either one that you buy, if you're so willing to, is an amazing way to support the channel. RejectNationShop.com, barcode here on screen, link in description box and pinned comment. Thank you guys for letting me interrupt. Now back to the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just watched One Piece episode 2 of season 2. Thank you so much for everyone who's been here. Get some housekeeping out of the way. Important housekeeping. It's important that you guys know this, that the full reaction watch along where you sync up with your own copy of One Piece is available for our Royal Rejects. Those are our patrons. And over there, you help support the channel by offsetting any of the countless copyright claims that we get pretty much every single day. So thank you guys for supporting us.
Thank you.
Additionally, you can support the channel by going to RejectNationShop.com. Get yourself some apparel over there. There should be a barcode right here on screen. Who knows? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Sometimes I say there isn't, but there isn't. I don't know whose responsibility that is. All right. Well, here we are. Aaron, how are you doing, man? You were saying how much you love it. Why are you saying that?
I just feel so good, man. Just the way that the spirit of perseverance and family and following your dreams just oozes out of every character in this show. It's just so inspiring and so uplifting. You know, this episode specifically, or not even just specifically, but especially has so much heart in it. And you feel that not only from Laboon the whale, you feel it from Luffy. And I don't know the actor's name, but he does such a great job of allowing the spirit of an anime lead archetype to like permeate through and have a pretty simplistic goal, but the way he's able to carry that and have this big exaggerated performance while still feeling very endearing and authentic is such a hard line to walk, because I feel like in the hands of a lesser actor it could easily be either extremely cheesy or just outright bad. But I feel like from season 1 to season 2, kind of how you were saying, he's found more nuance within the simplicity of his character and his archetype, and he's just someone who is super inspiring and just super persistent. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I dug everything about this episode. I liked how both sides of the crew were working together, or not even together, but Luffy was trying to work on his end on getting them out. They were trying to get themselves out. And we finally get to see them as a pirate crew working together, not just a team of people fighting and trying to, help each other out in combat, but actually as pirates. And I really dug that aspect of this episode. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts, but that's kind of where I'm going to leave it for now. What about you, man? What you thinking?
I disagree with everything you said.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, I think it was a good. It was an interesting take to do for episode 2 because it kind of slows it down a lot in a way. Like they take the time to do an episode that feels a little bit reflective and about legacy, and also kind of the importance of the journeys that we take along the way of when, it's like an interruption that happens, but kind of an important interruption where it seems like you never know who might actually be someone that you want to be an ally, or there's always more to the story than you might expect. At first you see a whale, they go into it, it feels like it's a big monstrous threat to them, ends up not being that at all, and providing a new type of friendship along the way, even right down to this Wednesday character who ends up saving them.
Yeah.
Adding that additional layer to it. It's like a pensive episode. It's something that's more there's like a melancholic trait to it. Luffy was even more dramatically intense. Normally I feel like Luffy is resorting to being like all smiles and optimistic guy and chipper. And this time he was leaning a lot more into the intensity of the situation and the drama of it. So everything they're doing, I find that really surprising. I feel like the episode might have been like 5 minutes too long. I don't know where that really 5 minutes is. But outside of that, it's a pretty solid second episode. It's more like a sweet episode. Like I love the whale. The whale was great.
Yeah, and I feel like these things that happen in anime, these characters have a set goal, and as we're on our way to set goal, we keep going through these side quests, but these side quests are really to build character development and team camaraderie, and just, further enriching the world. I feel like this episode was also super rich in world building. And
there's so much. It's a little much.
It's a lot of lore. It's a lot of lore.
Because they're often dropping names without showing, like having a visual reference sometimes.
Yeah.
And I understand, it's like, they respect your audience, don't feel like you need to show them everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes though, there's so many different things you guys are saying now. Like princesses and revolutionary armies and everything. I'm like, wait, what's going on? There's a whole other thing brewing here.
No, it's super informationally dense. And I'm curious on that front. Heck, because this seems to be, at least not, shot for shot, but spiritually faithful to the anime from, the friends I've talked to who, really, really love the anime. But the thing that this does differently is, not that it does differently, but I think I wanted to say that I feel like this show is very welcoming to new fans, but also is very much inclusive to the people that grew up watching One Piece. At least, from what I can tell, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going over our heads, but I'm sure that's for the fans who are watching this new adaptation. But also, I feel like this show does a great job of showcasing how it can still remain authentic to the spirit of something that is anime, while also expanding its runtime. Because normally those episodes are 22 minutes. So yeah, that's how I feel.
Well, I don't feel like ever excluded from it,
No, it's welcoming, but I feel like we're kind of talking about what's all this information that's happening, and then these certain terms that they were referencing. Maybe that's just natural pirate stuff. But yeah, I am curious because neither of us have seen One Piece at large, but I'm very curious to see what that line is between how much it's catering towards the people versus how much it's welcoming new people. And I feel like at large, it's welcoming new people into this. But yeah, I wonder, because we don't have that history, how much context or how much things we're missing or not picking up on because we're coming at it with new eyes.
Yeah. All these developments are really cool. I know that a lot of this stuff is just going to get answered, or it's always weird reviewing like a Netflix episode because I'm like they release it all at once. So sometimes I want to like talk about all these things, but I'm like, what's the point? We're just gonna
we're just gonna watch it.
Just gonna watch the next one in like a second, and then everyone else has already moved on already. So I just want to give like every episode or every arc its fair due, I would say, because that's something that's unique to this show. I feel like out of all the other Netflix shows is that they kind of do like a bunch of arcs per episode. So they make every episode feel essential in that regard. Yeah. And I thought it was kind of like a bold choice. Like they had a great opening going up the reverse mountain.
Yeah.
The VFX on this, like, it's so easy to like isolate certain moments or shots and dog on when it doesn't look great. But most of this looks really awesome and charming. Yeah. And that's part of the appeal of the show too, is that even if it looks a little off, it's charming. Yeah, but it looks really good though. Yeah. And it's so hard to put together all that shit, you know?
And I think it's wild because we've had things like Dragon Ball Evolution and other live action anime adaptations, but I'm curious to know not what makes this different per se, but why did it take so long for us to get something that feels spiritually authentic to something that is akin to anime? Because maybe they were afraid to lean into the more hokey aspects of certain animes, but I feel like it works extremely well as we're seeing here.
I mean, a lot of it is all the things of writing and everything that I have no idea what the answer to that question would be, because it's hard to compare it when I don't know the source material that it's mining from. Yeah. All I know is that it works here, and they have more confidence in their camera work, in their direction. Mm-hmm. There's kind of an off the cuff vibe with the way the last one was shot, and this one is a lot more composed and calculated with the way they handle their shots. Yeah. And they have like they've been introducing new characters every episode, and each character's been intriguing. And honestly, it's like kind of hard to sell. It can be hard to like do your second episode where you feel like you're entering the Grand Line, and you're gonna kind of like hit the brakes now. Where normally you're like, hit the Grand Line, we should be normally you want to like ramp up. Yeah. Instead you come to this stall, but that's to add to the characters really feeling like they don't know what they're doing. They're out of their element. There's some actual stakes here. Yeah. This is so unknown. There's so much unexpected that will happen. And I think it can serve it. So I'm kind of curious to know if people like really vibe with this episode or not, because I was questioning whether or not I was going to fully vibe with it. But then by the end, I was like, no, it's a pretty awesome episode. It's very character driven, and I really like the Yorkie character a lot. So much depth to him, and it's so cool they hired like an actor with that much gravitas.
Yeah, no, those are cool 360 again to see his history, and then just how much he really cared in both. You know, you see his relationship a little bit with Gold Roger, but also how much he cared about Laboon, because he kept the promise to that crew, and he just felt like a lot of sorrow for him because he was lonely, just like Laboon was. And yeah, it was just overall great episode, honestly.
And not exactly a 1-to-1, but we saw in the season 1 when Luffy, when Shanks lost his arm to some creature in the sea, and now he gets to help save a creature in the sea instead. Like really showing like a different type of. That's why I thought it'd be like a kaiju monster because of that. But we haven't seen any other monsters outside of that one in this flashback, you know?
That's true.
But yeah, anyway, great episode. More patient one, but confidently patient, and really enjoyed it. And I loved the set pieces inside of the whale. Like, felt very Goonies, had that kind of nostalgic touch of a real set that they built. Because that was the one thing, it's like as much as I find the CGI like complimentary to the show, it was kind of pushing to the point where like, okay, it's really CGI heavy. It was nice to get something that felt like practical again and set piece driven. And so being inside the whale and having to be set piece driven was pretty cool. So yeah, great time. Great time all around. What'd you guys think about the episode? We got 6 more of these to go. Ooh. So we're going to keep going right now. So make sure to keep a lookout for that next upload, people. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. See you, rejects.